Yes, please.
Mention one contempt matter.
Kindly microphone and speak to the microphone, please.
My lord, it is a matter, there is a willful disobedience of your lordship's order by the opposite party.
Contempt matter arising out of my order. The order was passed by me.
Yes, ma'am.
Then it has to come list kar debe. Because mark the new assignment.
Yes.
It has to go to the bench which has passed the order.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. के नांती अरे मेमोरी एकेटी रखंतु कोन Please call the list.
Supplemental list. Item 1.
My lord, item 1, my lord, on behalf of Mr. S.K. Ponda, my lord.
Your name, sir?
D.S. Rai.
So you have power, Mr. D.S. Rai for the petitioner, Mr. Who is appearing in item 1? Prabhu or
Mr. Swain.
Mr. Sanjeev Swain, AGA for the state? Adjournment is sought for by the petitioner. Kebe chahuchandi?
Any date, your lordship?
I don't have it. I don't have dates. You have those luxury of having dates.
Because he is suffering from long infection.
No. So you kindly suggested date.
1 week after?
As prayed for list after a week. Liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench. Yes, next.
Obliged.
Item 2.
Item 2 again. D.S. Rai. D.S. Rai for the petitioner, Mr. Sanjeev Swain, AGA for the state.
Item 2.
Petitioner simply adjourn kar diyo. Petitioner none, Mr. Opposite party item 2, state is not a party. Opposite party blank. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. Stands adjourned.
Item 3.
State party achandi copy dena hanti item 2 re.
DIG copy, my lord.
Directed that on other connected.
My lord,
Kindly speak to the Mr. Prabhu, please speak to the microphone.
Other connected matters to be listed along with this. This was
all are there, my lord. 3, 4,
Are
5,
item
6.
Mr. Guru and Mr. Prabhu, I am in item 2, not in item 3.
I'm sorry.
Item 3, who is appearing for the state?
Learned Senior Mr. Swain.
Mr. Sanjeev Swain, AGA for the opposite party, 6, 7, 8.
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Guru.
From item 3, 4, 5, 6, all are connected matter, my lord.
Right.
Kindly have a glance to the order dated 19/2/2025 on item number 6, my lord.
So K. Guru for the petitioner, Mr. Sanjeev Swain, AGA for the state. You are referring to order dated
19/2/2025.
19 to 25 in WPC?
32781.
32781. 3, 4, 5, 6. Hai na? Connected matters, similar matters. 32781 रे आपण आगे ऑर्डर लेखन सेटा रेप्लिकेट करिया पड़िबो. Yes, instruction आसिला कि Mr. Swain? The lauded counsel for the petitioner refers to the order dated 10th of February 2025 and the subsequent orders dated subsequent order did not orders order dated 19th of February 2025 and submits that state was directed to provide instruction. The lauded AGA seeks further accommodation. How much time, Mr. Swain?
1 week time.
List after 1 week. Liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench.
Along with all these 4 matter may be listed.
Separate order hijibo.
5769 of 2025, another connected matter.
Had a memo diontu. The matter which is not in the list.
Hello.
You give the memo mentioning these order hichis. Upon reverse ta kar douchandi. So upon 3, 4, 5, 6 gala.
7.
Today any other matter, Mr. Guru?
No, only
3, 4, 5, 6.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes. You also provide the number to Mr. Swain because the other matter he is not aware because he has not got the file.
Yes, I will provide, man.
So you provide also the list to him so that he will get obtain instruction.
Hello.
7, Mr. Pradhan.
7.
On basis of plain paper will, they are claiming the mutation. Mutation has been rejected and appeal has been rejected. Revision also rejected.
ସେ କଣ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ବୋଧେ ପଢିଦେଲେ କେସ୍ ଭଳିଆ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଆସୁନାହାନ୍ତି? They have read your instructions perhaps. Petitioner none, Mr. Mahanti, AGA for the state. Devaraj Mahanti, AGA for the state. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. It was listed earlier, Mr. Mahanti?
Madam? Yes. One matter is listed. T2
Acha, Mr. Samir Misra's matter. Mr. Samir Misra, senior counsel.
I'm there. I'm sorry.
Samir Misra, senior counsel for the petitioner. Instructed by Mr. You are Mr.
सत्यजित पाल्टा सिंह
अरे आपण कहूनाहांती अछंती कोर्ट रे सत्यजित
पाल्टा सिंह
when the matter is called you should mention on behalf of your senior. So I did not realize that I was looking for Mr. Pradhan actually.
In
I
fact,
said but he also still
told
did
him
not say
also
anything.
to conduct it
So
that-
Mr. Mahanti says that he has received instruction. He will file counter.
Just let me
Not-
clarify.
Yes,
No, no,
please.
ସେ receipt ମୁଁ କହିଦଉଛି. There are 5 cases. Out of them, 3 cases your lordship had been pleased to issue notice. 2 are fresh cases today. One is a case where notice has been issued.
Kindly tell the serial number.
Yes.
Aradhitara.
ସେ- again list ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଟିକେ. My lord, I'll just ଏ ଯୋଉ 32920 ଏଠି ଅଛି list ରେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ସେଟା fresh notice ହେଇନି. 32711 ଟାରେ notice ହେଇଯାଇଛି.
913.
ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଅଛି 32913 ଟାରେ ବି notice ହେଇନି.
So 32920
ଆଜ୍ଞା.
ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଲେଖିଲେ same order ଆଗ କୋଉଟା 32711
7111 ରେ ହେଇଛି notice ହେଲା.
ଆଚ୍ଛା
ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ହେଲା
ଆପଣ
32913.
just give me a moment. 32920 is a fresh matter. So it has notice has to be issued.
First ଆଉ third ରେ notice ହବ. Second ଟା notice ହେଇଛି.
So Mr. appearance ତ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି Mr. Devaraj Mahanti AGA for the state ଲେଖିଲେ. Mr. Samir Misra senior counsel instructed by Mr. Palta Singh. I'm sorry, you said S. Palta Singh.
ସତ୍ୟଜିତ ପାଲଟାସି.
S. Palta Singh.
ଆଉ ଦିଟା ତା ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ଆସିବ your lordship.
So ସେ memo ଟା ଟିକେ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଆସିଲେ ତାକୁ ଲିଷ୍ଟ କରିବା
ଜୁଡିସିଆଲ ଅର୍ଡର ଗଲାଥର କରିଥିଲେ ମୁଁ ଦେଇ ଦଉଛି.
ପାଇଁ କାଇଁ ସେ ତାହେଲେ ଦେଲେ କାଇଁ ଲିଷ୍ଟ କାଇଁ କଲେନି
ନାଇଁ ସେଟା ଲିଷ୍ଟ ହବନି your lordship.
ଆଚ୍ଛା
that already notice has been issued. ମୁଁ କହୁଛି next date ଆସିଲା ବେଳକୁ 5 ଟା ଏକାଠି ଆସୁ.
ଆଚ୍ଛା ଠିକ ଅଛି
ଆଜ୍ଞା.
ହେଲା ତ ଅର୍ଡର ଟା କଣ କୋଉଟା ହବ ଅର୍ଡର ହବ ଯୋଉଟା 32711 ରେ ଅଛି
11.
ସେ ଅର୍ଡର ଟା କଲେ ହେଲା ତାପରେ ଲେଖିବେ the learned senior counsel submits that this 32920 order upon ଲେଖୁଛନ୍ତି the matter is similar to that of the writ petitions writ petition 327112024 Mr. Mahanti when do you want
5 ଟାକୁ ଗୋଟେ ଡିସାଇଡ୍ ହବ.
list on 19/3/2025 liberty to mention complete तो लिख ले तापर now you write next matter है 32711
ସେଇଟାରେ my lord में pardon me ସେଥିରେ ବୋଧେ already notice ହେଇଛି.
correct but I have to pass a order
my lord ଏଟା କୋଉଠି
I have to pass an order 32711 same appearance ରହିଲା the learned AGA appearance लिख साले तो the learned AGA submits that he has received instructions
No,
and
no.
may be accommodated
I
to
have
file
not received instruction but telephonic discussion.
अच्छा the learned
I'll
AGA
file
submits that he has received telephonic instruction and may be accommodated to obtain the instruction and file counter if so advised stop as prayed for list on 19 सेटा कर देले
Say, say.
32913
32913 रे order just like 32920 it is a fresh matter
ତାପରେ ଆଉ ଦିଟା କେସ୍ ତା ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ଆସିବ.
32913 of 2024
My
ସେ
lord, may
ସେ
make
जो
one
order
case list.
ଆପଣ ଏବେ ମେମୋ ରଖିଛନ୍ତି
ନାଇଁ, ସେଟା ଆଗରୁ ଉଠିଥିଲା. may I clarify?
କାଇଁ ସେ
May I clarify?
ଆଚ୍ଛା ଆପଣ ଆଉ ଥରେ ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
Court master has no fault.
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ଆପଣ ଆଉ ଥରେ ଗୋଟେ ମେମୋ ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
ଆଉ ଦିଟା ଯୋଉ ଅଛି ମୁଁ ସ୍ଲିପ୍ ଦେଇ
ଦେଇ
ଦଉଛି
ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ସ୍ଲିପ୍ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଠିକ
ଆପଣ
ଅଛି
ଜୁଡିସିଆଲ ଅର୍ଡର କଲେ ସବୁ ଜାଗା ଏକାଠି ଆସିବ
ଆସିଯିବ
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଆସିଯିବ ଆପଣ ଲେଖନ୍ତୁ 32711 ରେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
it is submitted by the London Senior Counsel that so and so ଦିଟା ମ୍ୟାଟର ଲେଖିବେ WPC ଏତେ
ସେଇଟା ହେଲା
WPC ଏତେ
WPC
ସେ ଆପଣ ସ୍ଲିପ୍ ରୁ ଦେଖିକି ଲେଖିବେ ନହେଲେ ଭୁଲ ଭାଲ ହେଇଯାଉଛି
ଏଇ ଦିଟା ନମ୍ବର
are identical matters arising out of the concerning the same issue, not arising out of concerning the same issue. The both the matters, both the no stop को लिखूं the said two matters shall be listed on 19/2 जड़ा 19/3/2025.
ଆଉ ଏଥିରେ ମୁଁ ଖାଲି କହୁଛି ମାଇ ଫ୍ରେଣ୍ଡ ଏଥିରେ କିଛି କାଉଣ୍ଟର କାରଣ ସେ କୋର୍ଟ ଅଫ ରେକର୍ଡ ହି କ୍ୟାନ୍ ଗେଟ୍ ଦି ରେକର୍ଡ ସେଥିରେ ପଏଣ୍ଟ ଅଫ ଲଟା ହଉଛି ଗୋଟେ
He has received that it's only a unregistered and on yet but let us not go by because he is very candid to say that it is only telephonically he has received.
ଆଜ୍ଞା ନାଇଁ
So
ସେ ଖାଲି
and you also please give those numbers to him because he is not aware of those two
ମୁଁ
numbers.
ଦେଇଦେଉଛି
हाँ
ସେ ଦିଟା ନମ୍ବର
କପି ବି ଦେଇଦେବୁ
କପି ଦିଆହେଇଛି ଆଉ ଏ ଦିଟା କପି ଦେଇଦେବେ
yes.
ପଏଣ୍ଟ ଇଜ ଯୋଉଠି ପ୍ରୋବେଟ ଦରକାର
ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ ସେଠି କାହିଁକି କରାହଉନି?
ହବ କି ନାହିଁ ଦ୍ୟାଟ ଇଜ ଦି ପଏଣ୍ଟ ଅଫ ଲ
Yes.
I will assist your lordship. My friend will also assist.
No, I have passed that order. The Lord AG is requested to assist on the point of law.
Point of obliged. May I take leave?
Yes, please. Mr. Anam Charan Panda for the petitioner. Mr. 8, Mr. Swai, you are there.
No,
Mr. Devaraj Mahanti, AGA for the state.
I'll take instruction.
Mr. Panda, the High Learned Counsel for the petitioner, Sapara, the Learned Counsel refers to the order dated 10th of February 2025 and submits that state was supposed to take instruction. Hello. The Learned DGA 6 further accommodation.
Yes.
Further accommodation.
Lord, sir.
As paid for list on 19/2/2025.
So this can be disposed of because my limited prayer is that my application may be accepted and disposed of.
Seda copy ta tangu dei dei thantu let him take instruction on that.
My lord.
Hello. Don't take him by surprise.
No, no, no.
Don't take him by surprise. You give it to him and today you give him. List on 19/2 because there is an earlier order directing him to obtain instruction. Let him obtain that. 19/2 kar diyo. So I'm sorry. 19/3. Yes, next please.
9.
Petitioner none, Mr. Devaraj Mahanti AGA for the state. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. Matter stands adjourned. Liberty to mention दे देबे. अरे 9 कौन फाइल नहीं खोलो नहीं कहीं.
Pray for next week, Lordship.
Just a second. I have some technical issues.
And
Lordship, pray for next week, Lordship. On behalf of S. Mahapatra.
Copy of the petition may be not available.
On behalf of Mahap, yes. P.K. Malik, Lordship.
Mr. P.K. Malik on behalf of Satyajit Mahapatra for the petitioner. Mr. Devaraj Mahanti AGA for the state. Adjournment is sought for on behalf of the Learned Counsel for the petitioner. As prayed for list after 1 week. Liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench.
There's copy of the writ petition may be sought.
Copy the Learned AGA request for another copy of the writ petition. The Learned Counsel for the petitioner shall provide and copy.
11.
May I please, your lordship? This is a matter.
S.K. Dwivedi for the petitioner, Mr. Devaraj Mahanti AGA for the state. Yes, Mr. Dwivedi.
My lord, this is a matter, your lordship. The authority, registering authority, returned my cell deed for registration on the ground that the permission under section 22 of the OLR has to be obtained. My lord, there's a judgment by this of this honorable court in which it is not required and the coordinate base has passed number of orders in this right. Is enough. So I'm just
But suppose that sales, it is not
because the
it is not registered or registered.
it is not registered. It is
So he has to record regions and you have to move the ADM, the register.
my lord, what has happened?
Look at the Indian Registration Act.
My lord, no, that's right, my lord. What is it? It is only on the ground that this land belong to SC category.
Sir, you are not getting. Sir, then I am not. I am unable to. Make you look at the provision. The Registration Act specifically provides, don't reduce the High Court to the level of a ADM or a register.
My lord.
Suppose he passes an order. You challenge that order before the ADM by showing this, that it is to be registered. Then you can file writ petition.
No, my lord. What has happened? Similar type of matter, number of matters has been listed.
Similar number of matters have been listed. We are not discussing. So it is a proposition of law. There can't be any similarity in law. Please appreciate that.
No, I understood.
So there is a provision I can't overlook.
No.
And more so because I remember that provision.
My lord, what has happened? The permission is what the permission is
Sir,
required.
you are telling the reasons. There is no difficulty there. That the rejection of your whatever deed of conveyance, rejection of this authority, district sub-register to register that refusal, he has passed an order.
Well,
So that order needs to be challenged before the register, not the High Court. Not the High Court, because coordinate benches have passed orders.
the coordinate bench on the relying upon their judgment has said that it is no
That judgment, reliance upon that judgment, it is not required is another thing. That's the correct law. There I am not differing.
So,
But you are going on repeating the same thing. My question is very specific. It is the High Court or the ADM who will register?
no, it is not registered. I'm not saying that the provision what the authorities
Mr.
is seeking,
Divedi,
it is not to be looked into.
you are not agreed by anything.
No, I agree.
You are agreed by non-registration of the document.
Yes, your lordship.
Then you are saying I am not agreed by.
I'm on the ground on which that
Whatever ground, sir, whatever ground, I am not the sub-register. Don't reduce the High Court to sub-register.
it is sub-register has returned my.
So return. So that's what I will say. With you, but I am not here to go step into the shoes of the ADM.
No, I am not saying that, but it's a appeal provision is there. It is there. That is
So let you show that provision, that case law to ADM. Let him pass a order. He may not pass a order. You come here.
Now we gave that law to the given to the registering authority.
So let him pass an order on that. Let the appellate authority pass an order on merits.
My lord, then
So it's up to you, the learned counsel, for the petitioner seeks accommodation as prayed for the matter stands adjourned. Liberty to mention for listing.
12.
Yes, Mr. Panda.
Seek accommodation. The reason is that
Mr. Vibhu Prasad Panda for the petitioner. Mr. Opposite party, who is anyone appearing for the
no lords.
opposite party blank? The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain instruction and advance arguments as prayed for. When do you want?
2 weeks after it gets. You can't
List after 2 weeks. Liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench.
13.
Item number 9. I have just. Item 9.
ଅପେକ୍ଷା କରନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ you are Mr. Ratha. Yes.
13.
Petitioner none. Mr. Devraj 13 you are there, Mr. Mahanti.
My lord.
Item 13.
Myself.
Mr. Devraj Mahanti, AGA for the state. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. To grant further opportunity, the matter stands adjourned. Liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench.
14.
To next 1 week after, my lord. Pardon, my lord.
Mr. S.K. Raut.
Mile.
Mr. S.K. Raut for the petitioner.
That's I am for the state.
Mr. Prabhu Prasad Behra
For the state.
for the ASC for the state. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation has prayed for how much time, sir?
1 week after, my lord.
List after a week. Liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench. Yes, next.
May I please, my lordship? My lord, item number 13, I was present here, I missed the number. I'm sorry.
15 brief nahi diyantu. 15 कौन चाहते हैं आपण?
13.
Yes, what you are mentioning, what you are submitting?
My lord, I was present here, I missed the number, it was in serial number 13.
13.
Yes, my lord. On behalf of Mr. Nihal Ratha.
You are Mr. Jyoti Prakash.
No, my lord, I'm Shreyansh Rajguru. I'm appearing on behalf of Mr. Nihal Ratha.
Author नाटा कहले?
Shreyansh Rajguru. I don't know.
Mr. S. Rajguru. Item 11 लिखो तो Mr. S. Rajguru on behalf of
13, my lord, item 13.
item 13 on behalf of Mr. N. Ratha for the petitioner. Mr. Prabhu Prasanna Behra AC for the state. 13 you are there.
Mr. Mahanti.
Mr. Devraj Mahanti. Mr. Devraj Mahanti AGA for the state. Lord counsel for the petitioner seeks adjournment is sought for. On behalf of the Lord counsel for the petitioner, as prayed for, the matter stands adjourned. Liberty to mention for listing before the assignment. 14 tapar na.
14 is adjourned.
50.
लिखिले 15
15 में है प्लीज लॉर्ड्स.
ଆପଣଙ୍କ ନାଁଟା sir?
PK Sahu, Pankaj
Mr.
Sahu.
PK Sahu for the petitioner, Mr. Prabhu Prasanna Behra for the ASC for the state. Yes.
Lords, the opposite parties not sanction my earlier claim of 2,27,014. I am the sanitary inspector. The petitioner is the sanitary inspector since joining 6/6/1975.
Yes.
And under Department of Health and Government of Odisha.
What is the basis of your claim where you have stated in your petition? What is the basis of your claim?
Para. Annexure. Annexure 5.
What is the basis of your claim you have stated in the writ petition? What is the statement?
Statement. Para 3.
Sorry?
Para 3.
Para 3 कौन लिखछन? Para 3 नो, para 3 रे किछि लिखि नांती.
Para 4, sorry. Para 4.
Para 4, nothing is clear from para 4. If you write a paragraph mentioning so many digits, how do you understand it? You please prepare a table or a chart where you can yourself understand and present the court. Don't make the High Court look like something who doesn't understand anything. For me to understand, you have to understand. So what is the differential? Which period? Say you are entitled for 100 rupees and you are getting 80 rupees. So 20 rupees is the differential. Then what is the period? Those things you can present in the form of a table so that they also can obtain instruction. Mr. Behra, can you understand for anything from 4? Paragraph 4.
No, it's only.
If you understand, then take instruction.
Paragraph 6 is little clear. We can take instruction on that and the representation filed on Annexure 7.
But paragraph 6 doesn't refer to any amount.
No, that is what.
So you kind of have X-ray vision. You can read also what is the amount in paragraph 6.
No, amount is not mentioned. Only that
paragraph 6.
increment of
You please be satisfied with the presentation first. That would help you and help us also. The Land Council for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain instruction as prayed for. When do you want? Kibe chahuchandi?
Next week.
List on 9th. नहीं next week कितने का? 12th.
Not.
12 तारीख. पढ़ो भी कौन? 12th March 2025. Yes, next.
16.
I pay accommodation, my lord.
You are Mr.
LP Dwivedi.
Mr. LP Dwivedi for the petitioner, Mr.
My
Prabhu
lords.
Prasanna Behra for the AC for the state. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation. Kebe chahuchanti?
1 week after loss.
As spread for list after 1 week. Liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench.
17.
List your lordship, my lord. Lordship, turn to page 9. Order dated 18/11/2024 is not complied, my lord. Page 9 of the contempt petition, my lord. The para 3, having held learned counsel of the party in view limited nature of
Yeah,
grievance.
Mr. Jyotirmoy Gupta for the petitioner. Mr.
My lords.
Prabhu Prasanna Behra, AC for the alleged contemner. Here you will obtain instruction for state kar diyantu. Upon obtain instruction niyantu, tapare notice issue kariba.
Yes, yes.
The hard learned counsel for the petitioner, it is submitted that the order passed by this court dated so and so, dekhi likh debe,
18/11/2024.
is
To collect.
yet to be complied with by the opposite party authorities. The learned additional standing counsel, upon advance copy being served, appears and submits that he shall obtain instructions regarding the steps taken for compliance. How much time?
It's 1 week after, my lords.
List after 1 week. Or list on upon it 9 kar diyantu.
My lord.
List on 19th.
March.
19/3/2025.
Oblige.
Yes.
18.
That's 18, my lords. Compliance affidavit should have been filed, my lords. It is not there. Lordship may give me last opportunity. Will.
But the problem is
This is the
whether the opposite party is still the necessary party or somebody else.
Somebody else would have been there. my lord. That
So you
is-
make an amendment.
but my lord,
Because the report is that the opposite party is not available.
Yes.
To notice upon you have taken notice that has not reached the parties. Notices were issued by which order?
on 7/7/2023.
7/7/23.
My lord.
So the read order is by this bench.
My lord, your lordship, page 9, my lord. On 7/12/2021, this is the second contempt, my lord.
Patnaik, you have to amend the cause title. You can take his help to those who are the opposite parties and substitute them. There's no point in just keeping the matter pending like this. Once notice went and it has returned back with a mention that it is not, they are not there. So you, the learned counsel for the petitioner submits that she wants to substitute the opposite parties, alleged opposite party oblique alleged contemners. Since notice has been returned,
Notice is.
substitute nokari lekhantu, substitute nokari lekhantu. She wants to implead the opposite parties who are at present officiating in the designated posts as indicated in the petition. Prayer is allowed. Let the necessary amendment of cause title be carried.
The petitioner has approved.
You are Mr. Ray.
Yes, my lord.
You are Mr. Raut or
No, my lord.
Mr. Ray.
Patnaik, T.N. Patnaik.
This is your matter. You don't have power here.
I have been asked to on behalf of Rai.
Mr. P.N. Patnaik. Mr. P.N. Patnaik on behalf of S.S. Ray for the petitioner. Mr. Prabhu Prasanna Behera, AC for the state. Yes, Mr. Behera, instruction?
Record is not there. Lordship, keep it to next week. I'll ensure that.
A record সেটি দেখা যায়নি?
I just looking at.
The learned counsel for the petitioner refers to the order dated 19th February 2025 to submit that state was to provide instruction. The learned AAC seeks further accommodation. As prayed for how much time?
Next week, we'll ensure it.
List after a week. Liberty to mention. Yes, Mr. Swine.
20. Lordship was pleased to issue notice to the opposite party that directive to take instruction what steps they have taken on the representation under annexure 12. Now they have to take instruction that instruction
we
has
have
been submitted.
Instruction has been received, my lords. As per the instruction, my lords, his case is being considered, and it will be considered in the next departmental selection committee, and the petitioner's post as assistant organizer handicraft and handicapped supervisor are the feeder post for the consideration to the
So can you file that affidavit, short affidavit?
Yes, my lord.
So that you
Basing
will be
on the written-
satisfied. Yes, Mr. Swine.
Yes, my lord.
The likely SK Swine, the petitioner, Mr. Prabhu Prasanna Behera, AC for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner refers to the earlier order dated 12th of February 2025, wherein notices were issued and state was directed to obtain instruction. The learned Subpara, the learned AAC in response submits that he has received instructions and may be accommodated to bring on record in the form of by an affidavit. Prepare a short affidavit.
Yes, ma'am.
That will do.
I'm mobilized.
How much time?
Next week we'll file.
The affidavit will be filed within a week. List on 19.
I'm mobilized.
Yes.
That's over 9.
पढ़ेले आसिले Mr. KC Ratha.
Yes, ma'am.
KC Ratha for the petitioner. Mr.
Praying for
Debaraj Mohanty, AGA for the state. Yes, Mr. Ratha, what do you say?
direction to the opposite party to correct the matter by the consolation authority.
This is for the first time. So instruction नहीं होता?
He has not filed any application for correction.
Only direction.
How can I? How can a court direct without any reference to any application or I thought that it is pending, so I asked him to instruction. He responds that there is no application. You do not know what is there. You see, this can't be in air. You see, it's a very serious proposition.
Yes.
A constitutional court issuing a mandamus is a serious proposition, and you file that whatever you have filed at least.
Liberty may be filed to.
Sir, no one can restrict your liberty. No one can a court restrict your liberty to file anything before an authority?
File kole RP case number ude padibo.
Whatever, sir, how you file, sir, I am not there to know the details.
Direction idre bhalo.
How can I know? You do not know what I am going to direct. It can't be in air. You see, the direction can be whatever applications filed before whichever affidavit shall be considered by those affidavits. But that is not a court order. It has to be specific. Which application filed before which authority to be considered and decision to be taken. And I asked him that you take instruction. Now he says there is no application. So from whom he will make the inquiry? Just imagine. Suppose you just think about himself. I mean the other side counsel also. Where from he will make an inquiry?
Yes, my lord. Application that they RP case number pon.
Sir, whatever you have to bring on record something. And after RTI, you can get so many data also. Even otherwise also, which is not available as a certified copy, you can get those instructions in RTI. Upon instruction, if something is there, or you simply withdraw this.
File करते ଗୋଟେ number ଆଣି ଦେଇଦେବି ମାନେ ସେ repeat ଶୁଣିବା କରି
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେଟା କଣ ତ ସେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଉପରେ ଦୟା କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି କି କୋର୍ଟ ଉପରେ ବି ଦୟା କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି. They are seeking enforcement of a right. of consideration his application under whatever provision. But please be particular about these things. The learned counsel for the petitioner refers to the prayer made in the writ petition for correction of noxa and record of right. Noxa ta single quote rakhiye. The learned AGA referring to the petition submits that there is no reference to any application made by the petitioner for correction of noxa ta ko map kar diyo, for correction of the map and record of right. The learned counsel for the petitioners seeks accommodation to obtain instruction. When do you want? As prayed for? Kebe chahuchundi?
1 week after.
List after a week, liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench. Court re file karibe? Mane mu tahsildar? Affidavit kon file karibe? ଆପଣ ଯଦି ସେଠି ଫାଇଲ କରିଥିବେ ସେ ତହସିଲଦାର କରିବେ ସେଥିରେ ମୁଁ କଣ କରିପାରିବି ସେମିତି କିଛି ତ ମୁଁ ଜାଣିନି ମୋର